Hello everyone. This is a successful stories series with successful business analysts. I'm Rashmi from Techcanvass, your host for this session. Techcanvass is an edtech organization providing several business analysis certifications. Techcanvass and is an endorsed education provider for IIBA. IIBA stands for International Institute for Business Analysis, one of the leading organizations in the domain. The intention of this interview is to bring out successful stories of business analysis practitioners so it inspires aspirants who are on their business analysis journey. So, today we have invited Abhijit Biswas. Abhijit is an ECBA certified professional. Welcome, Abhijit.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for that wonderful introduction as well. And hi everyone. As she has already introduced me, Abhijit Biswas, and I'm already like into business analysis for 5 years. So it has been great. It's from career point of view as well. It's a very exciting job role that anyone can like dream of. Yep.
Wonderful. So, why did you decide to go for ECBA certification, Abhijit?
Okay, so it's a bit of story that I need to tell you why like ECBA certification. Most of the candidates who are into business analysis, they are more coming from testing background, manual testing background, and they are not very comfortable with coding. In the IT industry, we see that many DevOps coming up, very Java developer coming up, SQL developer, so many coding stuff, but not everyone is like very much familiar with the coding stuff, not comfortable with the coding stuff. So business analysis is something that coder is something you don't need code for that. All you need a bit of more analytical skills, a bit of like intelligent mindset, and like how to deal things off. If you are into that field, probably business analyst can help that. So I started my like I too had a like same issue with me. I started my career as a manual tester, and I wasn't like very sure that how my career will go along with being a manual tester. And if I'm turning myself to like an automation tester, and again I'm going towards the coding. I don't want to code. I'm not very good at coding, so I thought that why not go ahead and start my career, kickstart my career with the business analysis. So here I got to know that while you are going into like taking business baby steps into business analysis, you can go ahead and have ECBA certification. So I landed with the ECBA, and how do I prepare? Then I landed with the Techcanvass and learned the nooks and corners of business analysis, what a BA does, job responsibilities, and different kind of knowledge areas. So yeah, so that was a great experience for me. I tasted that, I liked that, and I thought yes, that's the right career path for me. And now I have been into business analysis for more than 5 years. So yeah, I'm doing good. And credit a part of credit goes to Techcanvass and Techcanvass in team Abhishek sir as well for like mentoring me during the sessions when I was used to prepare for ECBA. Yeah.
Glad. Wonderful journey, Abhijit. Just to check, how many years experience you had as a manual tester or into testing domain?
Into testing domain, I had like 6 months. Like it's 6 months, and I got to know that manual testing is something that I'm good at. I can do that, but I don't want to continue myself as a business, manual testing. Then what exactly I started looking for other opportunities, and I landed on BA and BA preparation. What a BA does, ECBA certification, exam preparation, everything. You can say that it took around 6 months, so 1 year of my career. And after like completing ECBA certification, within 3 months I got a job in BA business analysis. So you can say that after 1.5 years into my career, I started my BA journey. And right now I'm into like more than 5 years of experience. So yeah, so you can
Wonderful.
say that 1.5 years, well, like professionally.
All
And I
right.
started preparation like after 6 months into this testing job.
All right. All right. Given that you were working as well and you were into initial career, uh, you know, what you say, settlement. So, how did you plan your preparation for ECBA certificate?
Abhishek sir made it very easy actually, uh, because whenever he was teaching us the course, was not only telling us the experiential or the practical part of the ECBA and the business analysis, but also how to prepare yourself for ECBA, like what knowledge areas will be like, what percentage of focus you need to give, because questions will be like not based on equal in all the knowledge areas. It will be like based on that you have to focus. And I used to make notes a lot about the BAPOC book and what Abhishek sir has taught about the PPTs. I used to make notes. I used to sometimes mug up those notes as well, and a lot of practice question. One of the best thing that Techcanvass did was that after you complete your course, they gave you like around 10 to 15 days of window to have practice questions which are similar, which are quite similar in line with the ECB examination. So I practiced a lot, thorough a lot, and till the time I was confident I have given enough tests, and it's the best time to go for the ECBA. Yeah, this is all like boils down, like class notes,
Mhm.
babak notes, and a
Mhm.
practice with those MCQs given by you guys. Yeah.
Wonderful. So, how many months preparation do you think that it is suggested for participants?
uh, if you are like very much diligent enough during the classroom, and if you make notes, then right after the like your training gets over, you should try within 3 months. That would be my suggestion, because otherwise what would happen is you are breaking that rhythm that
Mhm.
develops while you are
Definitely.
into training session. And if you take a break, let's say one after 1 month, after 3 months, after 3 months, so there will be a break, and to restart will be difficult. To be honest, many of my colleagues, like I'm still in touch with them,
Mhm.
who were part with me along with Abhishek sir's classes. They did not go for the ECBA certification. They like procrastinated that and said we'll do that later, we'll do it later. And now it has been so late. Like I did my like around 2.5 years back, maybe three, and they couldn't do that. And now it is even more difficult for them to like restart babok and knowledge areas and intricacies when we were taught, and they don't have notes as well right now. Of course, it has been more than 3 years, so it will be difficult. So my suggestion for all the guys who are preparing for ECBA, please make notes. And Abhishek also tells in between that what is important for exam perspective, what is not, where to make a notes of it. And right after your if the coaching, I won't say coaching, the training gets over, focus on that. Try to
Mhm.
mug up or revise and practice, as I said. And once you're done with that, the 10-day or 15-day window that you guys provide, practice a lot, and then with the momentum, with the flow, you will be able to crack it. So that is how like I did it. So yeah, it worked. But don't make a like a huge gap. My
I
suggestion to the
understand.
students: don't give like a huge gap with this.
Yeah. So you suggest that to practice diligently, and in the momentum, give the exam.
Yes, yes. Momentum is very important. You break the momentum, something bad or something you're more focused towards anything else, then it will
Right.
be difficult to like restart it. So
Understood.
yeah.
Right. So, yeah, Abhijit, I mean, after giving your ECBA certification, after getting your ECBA certification, what changes do you see in your career?
Uh,
Anything from your perspective or others' perspective towards you?
Yes, actually, if you want something more than what you have to give something as well. So that certification, that training is something that you are giving, right?
Mhm.
And in return, you do get some kind of interview calls. To be honest, I have started getting interview calls because of that certification that I got, and during interviews as well. Like, okay, what is this ECBA? What is this IIBA? What did it like made you learn? Something like that. They did ask you. So the good part of this ECBA certification is that uh, you get some kind of highlights, definitely highlights. This is what they are expected, and in recruiters they find, hey, what is this then? He has done this ECBA certification. Let's go. So that kind of highlight is also there, but at the same point of time, it does not guarantee job, because even I started getting calls, but just Babcock is something not good enough for an experienced professional to get job. Projects are equally important, like practical projects. If you start doing practical projects, freelancing project, or
Mhm.
get a habit of what a BA does, you have to get into that mood, because yeah, it may be different from other to people to people. In my company, when I learned about BA, business analysis, ECBA certification, I requested my company to give me some kind of BA so that I can use whatever I've learned so far into practical. But I was denied that hey, you're not the guy to do that. So that was a struggle phase. If any guys, their company are willing to give BA work to them, that's really fine. But I wasn't given. So that was the phase I struggled because I did not have the practical knowledge or practical application. But I kept on trying. I did other courses as well and like other business analysis artifacts and books as well read and kept on doing. And then within like 3 to 6 months, I was able to crack it. So yeah. So it helps. Once you try, it helps, and everyone goes through that phase. Everyone goes through that phase.
So true. So true.
Yeah.
So, yeah, wonderful suggestion, Abhijit. Uh, Next question is very important for the aspirants here. Any specific tips and tricks you want to share with them?
Or like cracking the ECBA or
Right.
interview, like slightly different. Both of them are different.
So, cracking this ECBA exam and to be on this path of BA journey.
Okay, so both.
Both.
ECBA examination again, I would say that BABOK is the like Bible for ECBA
Mhm.
because questions are not very intricate. These are very like if you have read the BABOK and you have read the BABOK carefully, and if you have given those examinations conducted by Techcanvass and you score, if you're scoring well, that should be fine. All because ECB examination they don't ask like project related questions. They don't ask you like experience related questions. They don't ask working experience related questions. It's more of like whatever written in the book. Are you aware of that? And can you tell this in the ECB? That is what ECBA is all about. So if you are able to get into that mode, ECBA is very much likely to be cracked. There's a basic thing, and everyone has a different strategy. My strategy, as I said, I used to make notes. So
Mhm.
not everyone would be like familiar with the notes, but the main thing again, couple of points: don't give a very huge break after you complete your training session, and Babok. Make notes, read Babok daily because questions are directly from Babok. And most important that helped me a lot was your questionnaire that was prepared by you guys. So yeah.
All right.
Yep.
And tips for the business analyst journey?
Yes, so that is very important because interviews don't ask for type of questions. It's completely different because many of the interviews for the business analyst or senior business analyst or lead business analyst, they must have not read Babok, but they are more into experience. So what BA work have you done? Or what kind of BA skill sets you have. Like Excel is very important for a BA perspective, and SQL also very much important. So Babok doesn't go for Excel and SQL, but Abhishek sir in his classes tell us that SQL is something a BA should know. The basis of SQL and joins he also like teaches. So I can understand being a BA domain SQL is important and Excel is also important. So try and build your interest in these two stuffs. Maybe you not have to be a pro in both, but yes, these two are something that BA should know. And apart from that, problem solving attitude. It's very important because in an interview in a BA pathway, you are already there to solve a problem, a business problem. A client or a business stakeholder will only come with you a problem. They won't come with, hey, this one needs to be done. They'll come with a problem. You have to think that what's the best solution and why. You have to give a solution, design their solution, and then pass it on to developer team. So this is what the essence of BA is. And for those and these kind of questions will already tell you interview ask like okay, this is a scenario, what would you do, how would you do, why would you do that. That is what they check. And that is why like initially I used to falter a lot because I did not have that practical knowledge of BA. I know the BABA, but practical knowledge was missing. So I got to know because of lots of failures in my initial interviews. Like, okay, I derived a pattern that this is what they are asking for. So what I started doing was that I started thinking as a BA. If I am a BA, what would I do? how would I design the requirement? Whatever I learned, what would Abhijit would do with this
Mhm.
kind of thing. So I started doing some mini projects within my company, and some projects were also given by Abhishek. So I started revisiting them. Okay,
Mhm.
as a BA, start designing those kind of requirements as well. So I did those, and yep. After several mini projects that I did, and I had those mini projects in my resume, and interviewers did ask those questions, and I was able to finally crack it. So that was the thing that I realized that as a BA, problem solving attitude is a must. Excel is good, Excel is also good, and ability to communicate your thoughts, that is also very important for a BA. That okay, you are able, listening skills are very important, because you have to listen to your clients, you have to listen to your
Right.
business holders, that what problem they, you have to understand that why they need this, why they are facing this problem. Then only you can like start designing their solutions. Okay, this is, if this is something happening, I should give this, I should do this, I should do this. So that approach takes time. First of all, patience is also very important, because many people they tend to press the panic button. Hey, I'm not getting this, I'm not getting that. But patience, 3 to 6 months. It may be 6 to 8 months or 9 months, but do not lose the patience. Try some mini projects and start thinking as a BA. And once you crack it, like even though like I did some mini projects on my own and I was able to crack it, once I went into like true BA domain, like I got to know that yes, BA is right. Like, it's a very good job profile, and it's a very respected job profile as well. And it has a very good career path as well. When I say career path, I don't just don't be a senior BA, lead BA. No, not like that. You can be a future delivery head or project manager. Right. So these are also like project delivery assistant, like lot more, a manager as well. So the hierarchy is also good. It depends upon how you take it, but initially baby step is like be patient, do some mini projects, have that problem solving attitude, and yes, or Excel and SQL. If you have that techno functional thing, people like it, because in this market, just functional BAs are like readily available, but
Mhm.
I wasn't very too much interested in code, but I learned SQL. And techno-functional BAs always have an edge above the normal BAs. So yeah, if you are able comfortable at least with one language, make it comfortable yourself with SQL. No need to go for Java or Python if you're not
Right.
comfortable. And techno-functions like slightly more.
Mhm.
Otherwise, yep, you can.
Wonderful advices, Vijit. Wonderful, wonderful advices. So thanks for this wonderful session,
Yep,
and thanks for sharing your experiences and tips and tricks for both the CBA certification and how to be successful on this BA journey.
yep,
Tech Canvas team wishes you a bright and a successful career.
yep.
Thanks, Abhijit, for
Thank
taking
you.
out
Thanks a
time
lot.
for us.
Thank you. Thank